generative data, which is a fascinating topic. It's really a way to generate alpha, not only for hedge fund managers, but also for private equity and corporations. How do investors use app data like yours, and how is it changing from, let's say, 3-4 years ago?
Thank you very much, Vidak, and thank you for having me here. So when I'm talking about app data, I mean mobile apps, so what's on your phone. And the way that I like to think about it is that when you open an app, you are basically a customer of that company, whoever's app that is. So mobile app data really is tracking customer activity. And so what we've seen is that when companies started to go public that were mainly driven by user growth, so like think about Facebook, it's the most obvious example. Public company investors wanted our data to track user growth. And that use case lasted for a number of years. But so many companies and their apps now are mature. Finding new growth is hard. And so what people want to know now is, how are people interacting with these apps? How much time are they spending? Is that changing? Are new users behaving the same way as older users? And what we found is that our base data set, which is around since 2016, no longer answers those questions. We needed to come up with new versions of mobile data in order to address the questions that investors really want to know. So now what we're seeing is, how deep can we get, as opposed to how broad can we get? And the more that we do that, we find that, you mentioned due diligence. Private company investors wanting to do due diligence on an investment can now use our data to get a really deep understanding of what are customers for this company actually doing and how they behaved over the past couple of years. So as we continue to think about investor use cases, what they want to do, what we're finding is that the deeper that we go into actual customer behavior, for example, following the customer journey from opening the app to making a purchase, those are the kinds of things investors really want to know, and that's where mobile app data is going.